In tonight's installment of Coronation Street, Debbie Webster finally discovers Carl and Abi's secret relationship. But how will she cope when she realizes her brother has been sleeping with their other brother's wife? The episode kicks off with Abi waking on the couch after telling Kevin that their marriage is finished. Coincidentally, it's her birthday, and young Jack tries to cheer her with a gift and the offer of tea and cake, though Kevin spoils the atmosphere. Abi later heads to the hotel to meet Carl, but she's only there to vent about her troubles, not for romance. Irritated at being turned down, Carl sneakily messages his side fling, James Bailey. At the cabin, Abi interrupts Debbie chatting with Rita Tanner and Jenny Connor. While paying for her things, she accidentally drops a hotel keycard, something Debbie instantly clocks. Debbie trails her back to the garage and demands answers about the key. Abi attempts to bluff that she's had it since a past stay, but Debbie isn't convinced. Carl steps in, claiming Debbie must have forgotten due to her dementia, which smooths things over but unsettles Abi. That was pretty harsh, she warns him. Soon after, Debbie gets a call about faulty CCTV, and while checking, she spots footage of Abi wandering the hotel corridor. She heads straight to Carl's room, but James slips away moments before she arrives. Carl pretends he can't open the door, claiming he's feeling under the weather, but Debbie snaps back. Under the weather? More like under Abi. She accuses him of meddling with the CCTV system to cover up his fling with Abi, and her suspicions grow stronger when she spots a condom on the floor. If you try to lie again or suggest I'm losing my mind, I'll check every bit of footage in this place and uncover exactly how long this has been happening. Wanting to protect his secret encounters with James, Carl admits to the affair with Abi. He even claims he thinks he's in love with her, though Debbie dismisses it, insisting the relationship will fizzle out like all his previous romances. Later at the Webster home, Debbie storms in to confront Abi about their dirty little fling. Abi retaliates by saying she loves Carl and that the two of them are planning a future together, just as Kevin and Jack walk through the door. Debbie lashes out at Abi, ordering her to leave the house, though she stops short of exposing the affair. Afterwards, she corners Carl at the Rovers and gives him a stark choice. End things with her. Then Kevin never needs to know. Please, Carl, just let her go. Coronation Street actress recalls unforgettable scene with Allison King after life-changing news. Sally Dynevor has emotionally shared a moment with co-star Allison King that she says she will never forget following life-altering news. Fans of the ITV soap know Sally best as Sally Metcalf, née Webster, a role she has played since 1986. Next year, she will mark 40 years in the iconic character's shoes. Recently, Sally spoke candidly about what it's really like working on one of the country's most popular soaps, including revealing details about her contract and how long she could continue on Corey. On the podcast Making a Scene with Matt Lucas and David Walliams, Sally explained, "So I'm only signed for a year." When David asked, "At a time?" she replied, "Exactly at a time." David then inquired if the same applied to co-star William Bill Roach, who has portrayed Ken Barlow since the first episode in December 1960. "Yeah," she said. "All of us. You always think, maybe this is the year." When David asked if Bill might feel the same, Sally replied, "I'm sure he does. None of us are irreplaceable. There are always new stories and other people to focus on." During the same interview, Sally also opened up about the difficult period when both she and her character faced a cancer diagnosis. She revealed that she was personally diagnosed in November 2009. At that time, Sally was filming heart-wrenching scenes for Coronation Street, portraying her beloved character coming to terms with a breast cancer diagnosis. The storyline prompted Sally to visit an ITV nurse and get herself checked after discovering a small lump in her breast, no bigger than a grain of rice. When she first heard the diagnosis, she thought her doctor might be confusing her with her on-screen alter ego. Remarkably, she received the news on the very day she filmed the scene where her character shared the diagnosis with her on-screen husband. Since then, Sally has devoted herself to raising awareness about breast cancer and serves as a patron for Manchester-based charity Prevent Breast Cancer, which focuses on predicting and preventing the disease and funds pioneering research aimed at protecting future generations. Reflecting on filming during that period, Sally told Matt Lucas and David Walliams, "I went back to work just before starting chemotherapy, and I filmed a scene with Allison King, who plays Carla, that I'll never forget. My character had to tell Carla about her breast cancer, while everyone on set already knew about my own diagnosis. The crew knew, everyone knew I was about to take 6 months off for chemo. It was the strangest scene I've ever filmed. You could hear a pin drop. Nobody spoke during the entire take. People whispered notes to me to keep me steady because they didn't want me to break down. Somehow we got through it, and then I was off for 6 months." Bethany makes a dramatic return to Coronation Street in a new spoiler clip, and it leaves viewers stunned. The last time audiences saw Bethany was in February. The much-loved character had endured a traumatic period after undergoing liposuction in Turkey. The procedure went disastrously wrong, with life-threatening consequences, as Bethany developed sepsis and ultimately required a permanent stoma bag. Lucy Fallon, who plays Bethany, commented when the botched liposuction storyline was announced, "The storyline is so important because there are countless horror stories from people sharing their experiences with cosmetic surgery abroad. I really hope it makes people reconsider going overseas for such procedures." In the aftermath, Bethany struggled with her confidence and adjusting to life with a stoma, but during this period, she reignited her romance with Daniel Osborne, and the couple became engaged. However, Daniel found himself conflicted between his commitment to Bethany and lingering feelings for his former fiancée, Daisy Midgley. Daisy and Daniel had shared a one-night stand, and when Daisy discovered she was pregnant, there was uncertainty over whether Daniel or Kit Green was the father. The tension escalated when Bethany announced that she and Daniel had set a wedding date, only for Daisy to reveal that Daniel could be the father of her baby, leaving Bethany humiliated. A heartbroken Bethany ended her relationship with Daniel and moved to London to start afresh, a storyline that coincided with Lucy Fallon's maternity leave. Lucy has since welcomed a daughter, Nancy Margaret, giving her son, Sonny Jude, a little sister. In January, the actress shared beautiful photos of her newborn on Instagram, describing herself as being in a bubble. In the latest clip, Officer Jess arrives to meet Kit, who is in an unusually cheerful mood. She explains that she needs his help to interview someone connected to a car theft chase. As Kit and Jess enter the room, the person in the chair is revealed to be none other than Bethany. Bethany then tells Kit that she quit her job in London, borrowed her boss's car without permission, and made her way back north to her old hometown of Weatherfield. It's the kind of scenario where having Bethany's mom's boyfriend as a police officer could come in handy, and Kit has shown a willingness to bend the rules on multiple occasions in the past. Will he once again stretch the law to keep Bethany out of trouble? And how will Daniel react when he finds out Bethany has returned so soon? Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1, with episodes also streaming on ITVX and YouTube.